Ivan, what's going on, my man? How you doing?
I'm doing all right. And
Good
you?
to see you back. Hey, so the dollar this week we have inflation numbers. What's your thought going into this week? Are you actively looking at dollar positions? I mean, I kind of know, but I want to hear from you. What's your take on the dollar going into this week is?
Well, it's definitely interesting. The NFP on Friday, that's definitely going to add some dollar bullishness to it. And going into CPI, I think we are going to price in even more inflation that has already been priced in. And then we have the war in Ukraine, and it wasn't really positive developments over the weekend. It was actually worsening, so that's a risk. That's definitely something to look into.
Definitely. And actually, to your point there with the whole situation in Russia, Ukraine, how would the dollar, I mean, I want to hear from you. What do you think if things were to continue to worsen there, would that have a positive impact on the dollar? And if so, which ones especially would you be looking at as in terms of like a pair? I know we've talked about Aussie dollar. Would that be your prime pick?
Um, Actually, if we're actually going into full on war, the directly impact is euro dollar, mostly because euro is going to tank like a ton of breaks. That is the direct, and then dollar is going to strengthen because of the risk, but also it's also a part of the war. So that is going to be double up for the dollar. And if you want to be away from that, you kind of need, I don't know, I can't remember, I don't necessarily know where to hide if I don't want to trade that. So all pairs, all currencies will be somehow be affected, but mostly euro dollar. Also, Swiss is going to be affected of it, and euro dollar to the downside is probably the most volatile one. But if I
Sure.
will get an entry there, different question. But so I'm currently looking at Aussie dollar. I already sold it this morning, and then I'm also looking to take down pound, because they raised they raised interest rate last week, and what has it done? It has fallen. So I don't believe that whatever they said that day is going to happen in the future, and pound is looking more and more redeemed for the more and more it moves.
Interesting. So pound, are you are pound against the dollar you're looking at as more of a sell at resistance kind of thing? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. So
Gotcha.
135.44 was the sell yesterday. Cheers.
So, taking on the pound for just a second, the pound they raised rates. Are you not super bullish on the pound? What's your view on the Bank of England? I mean, are you cautious with that? Because I know you're bullish CAD USD or CAD and USD, but what about the pound? What do you think there?
What would really happen, or what's technically or psychologically is happening right now with pound, is that we have priced in the rate hike, and then that's gone. So buy the rumor, sell the news kind of kind of type of scenario, and now we are below what where price was at the point of interest rates hike, and so far I see more and more risk coming in. I see Boris Johnson. I don't know, is he going to still be there? I still don't trust this governor Lowe, I think is called. I don't think it's Bailey. But well, at least the governor, I don't trust him anymore. So, and it's kind of like a built-in distrust as to what is really happening over in the UK. Is it really going to be okay? And then the other side of it is, how is the future going to be? Well, I have taken a stance that it's not going to be so bright as it tends to look sometimes. So yeah.
Sure. Okay. So pound dollar, what's your ideas there for this week? Because you've got a couple levels marked there. Are those potential sell zones? What are you thinking?
Well, it's pure straightforward support and resistance once it has broken. So my whole idea here is this is up. That's all, we all can see that. But once it breaks here, once that candle breaks, that's a whole free game of selling any resistance. So for me, those are the two levels I'm looking forward to sell today or tomorrow, depending on when market agrees with me. But yeah.
Yeah, no,
So
I like that a lot.
so the whole game is that candle, since it broke, that opens up the downside of it. So yeah.
Yeah, no, I like that a lot, and I think the pound dollar really lost its upward steam there. Like you can kind of see on the left side of your chart there, it was trending higher beautifully. And as you pointed out, as soon as it really broke that structure, that trend to the upside there, it's been in a really strong sell-off. And with jobs numbers on Friday coming out strong for the US dollar, it does look a little bit sell heavy in my opinion as well. I also wanted to ask you before I give you full reign, I wanted to ask you about your Aussie thoughts. So Aussie dollar, what are you thinking over there with this? You've got some concepts here to share with us, I think.
It's the same concept. It is an overall bearish trend here, and where I think that Aussie by itself is going to take a lot of hit when dollar gets stronger, and it's still not ready to raise interest rates in Australia either. So for me, this is looking to the downside, and it's currently also went somewhere down there. So it's not tending to do so well around this time of year. So we have a brand new low on Friday. Good on that. So kind of again, every pullback that I see, I'm like, woohoo, woohoo, to the downside. So with its ultimate target of 60.6950. So right now I'm seeing a very healthy pullback, and I sold earlier.
Yeah, I think we generally agree on the Aussie dollar. I was just curious about it because I saw you had mentioned it today in the group. And as it pulls back, I was definitely interested in that level as well. There at previous support, now turned resistance. I do like that a lot. And so is that red line where you would look to kind of bail on the concept if things got bullish for some reason or another?
Yeah. So this is my stop loss. Above structure, I think it's 50 pips away or something like that. So so if we go and tap that, I'm like, I don't like that anymore.
Bail on it. Yeah, no, that makes total sense. Well, cool, man. Thanks for sharing. I'm always interested in hearing what you're currently looking at, and I'm sure I see you in my stream, so I always pop in and try and ask you something. So thank you very much for sharing. I'm going to leave you here and give you full reign of the show. Enjoy the stream, Ivan.
Thank you, Mike.
Interested in seeing our trades live as they happen? By joining the A1 Trading Discord, you'll get a notification every time one of our traders enters a position. Each trade we share comes with an entry price, a stop loss, and most importantly, a full breakdown of why the trade was taken. Learn alongside our experienced traders, join our active chat room, and ask your questions in our coaching webinars. Between our team of active traders, we trade forex pairs, commodities like gold and oil, crypto, and stocks. By joining the group, you'll be able to keep up with all of it. Sign up today using the link in the description, and don't forget to use our promo code listed below for a special subscriber discount. Thanks for watching, and see you inside.